Let's start with one of the most noticeable perks: faster commuting. Those of you living in congested urban areas know how frustrating it can be to sit in traffic every day. Cycling is often the quickest way to get around town. Without having to worry about parking or traffic jams, you can zip past cars stuck in the morning and evening grids. On my commute to work that usually takes 30 minutes by car, I can do it in about 20 minutes on my bike. That's an extra hour of free time each week just from cycling instead of driving. Multiply that by the number of commuters in a city, and you free up a significant amount of person hours previously wasted in cars. Cycling is also a great way to stay fit and maintain your health as you age. Regular cycling has been shown to significantly reduce the risk of many lifestyle diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. A major UK study found that cyclists had a 45% lower risk of cancer compared to non-cyclists. A landmark Australian study published in The Lancet found that replacing short car trips with cycling slashed the risk of early death by 11%. Beyond disease prevention, cycling also boosts bone density and muscle strength, helping you stay more mobile and active for longer. It eases joint pains from activities like running by providing low-impact cardio. This longevity effect is partly due to cycling's benefits for sleep quality. Many insomniacs report that cycling helps them fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer at night. The moderate exercise tires your body out in a relaxing way instead of overstimulating your nervous system, like intense workouts close to bedtime. Cycling also reduces stress levels, which disrupt sleep for so many. Few things improve my mood and help me unwind from a tough day at work like going for a night ride under the stars. With better sleep and lower stress, it's no wonder cyclists tend to look and feel years younger than their actual age. While cycling, your digestion also gets an energetic boost. The gentle rocking motion of riding helps move food through your gut faster and softer. This prevents constipation, a serious yet underrated health problem in modern sedentary societies. It also counteracts the effects of a poor diet by keeping your entire digestive tract in top working condition regardless of what terrible things you may be eating. Stronger digestion means fewer bloating episodes, less abdominal discomfort, and a lower risk of digestive diseases. Try adding cycling to your daily routine if you struggle with any tummy troubles. Cycling gives your mind just as much of a workout as your body. Multiple scientific studies have found aerobic exercise like cycling significantly boosts cognitive function, especially in older adults. The increased blood flow nourishes the brain and spurs the growth of new neurological connections. Cyclists perform 5 to 10% better on standard tests of attention, processing speed, memory, and problem solving compared to non-active peers. Regular cyclists are also less prone to mental decline associated with age. By pushing your cardiovascular fitness even a little through cycling, you'll gain a substantial edge over lazier versions of yourself from 5 to 10 years ago. Your brain will stay sharper for longer as a result. One of my favorite understated perks of cycling is its positive effect on the immune system. Being active outdoors and exposed to more varied microbiota than being cooped up indoors all day seems to give cyclists a naturally strengthened immunity. They catch fewer colds and flu bugs than their more sedentary friends. Any parent knows how costly frequent sick days are, both in terms of medical bills and lost productivity. As a cyclist, I rarely call in sick, saving myself and my employers money and hassle in the long run. Being able to power through minor illnesses also ensures I make the most out of my limited vacation/sick days each year. Where cycling truly shines, though, is in regards to longevity. Numerous large-scale scientific studies have proven beyond doubt that moderate cycling slashed mortality rates across the board. Meta-analyses show consistent 11 to 45% reductions in risk of early death relating to any cause for those meeting the minimum 150 weekly minutes of cycling as per WHO guidelines. This translates to about a 30-minute session 5 days a week. Even lighter levels of cycling confer longevity benefits, making it one of the most accessible forms of exercise for people of all ages and abilities. Averaging just 2 to 3 hours per week of cycling halves your risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and certain cancers by up to 50%. Yes, cycling can quite literally add years onto your life while making those extra years active and enjoyable too. But it's not just personal health benefits driving more people onto bicycles, the environmental impact is huge as well. Cycling produces zero direct emissions, traffic or noise pollution compared to fossil fuel burning vehicles. As our cities and road infrastructure become overwhelmed, encouraging active transport is a sustainable long-term solution that also saves communities money on expanded infrastructure projects. Did you know replacing just 10% of car trips under 5 miles with cycling can reduce carbon emissions by up to 11% in large cities? That's equivalent to taking over 100,000 cars off the road. Beyond reducing pollution, cyclists also benefit from improved air quality as more sustainable modes of transportation gain popularity in their neighborhoods. With climate change threatening humanity's future, every little bit we do as individuals makes a difference, and cycling is one of the best low-effort ways to shrink your carbon footprint. Speaking of sustainability, cyclists also tend to make better financial decisions overall as cycling becomes part of their daily routine. With the cost savings from avoiding purchasing or leasing and maintaining a vehicle, along with reduced fuel/insurance/parking expenses, a cyclist's basic transportation budget is several hundred to $1,000 lower per year compared to driving. That's real money that can be invested or enjoyed in other areas of life instead. Some studies also find improved job performance and career success for cyclists likely due to the cognitive and emotional wellness benefits I already discussed, so there are indirect economic advantages there too. All up, the lifelong financial benefits of cycling certainly add up to many tens of thousands in savings over a lifetime if the habit is maintained long-term. Cycling also uplifts our mood in some wonderful ways. Simply being outdoors in nature and taking in the sights, sounds and smells around you has significant antidepressant effects according to research. Sunlight exposure boosts vitamin D and serotonin levels for a natural mood-enhancing high. Meeting new people while cycling and feeling part of an active community is another advantage that combats loneliness and social isolation. Group rides replace solitary screen time with quality face-to-face interactions, vital for well-being. Even short solo training rides are meditative in a way that declutters mental junk and allows stresses to drift away on the pleasant exercise-induced endorphins. Cycling's mood benefits are why it works so well as a sustainable hobby or sport to stay connected with friends and family. While I hope you now appreciate the tremendous health and wellness advantages of cycling, it would be remiss not to mention sexual health as well. Erectile dysfunction isn't just a problem for older men, even young guys are increasingly reporting issues like low libido. Yet study after study links regular cycling to improved erectile quality and function.